Well, hi, everybody.
Hello.
Woohoo! I'm really hyped up today for other reasons, but this is all part of one of the reasons that I'm hyped
at
up.
least?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It is. No, oh, yeah, absolutely. I love these live streams so much.
I
Like
know.
the highlight of my whole month.
Yay.
To be with my daddy and also to be with all of you and to share music. And so today, oh, yeah, the camera's up there. So today is very special because we're going way, way, way back in time to when I was a little girl. I figured maybe 6 or 7-ish when I first heard this. So that was a long time ago. And it is a piece written for children by Serge Prokofiev, one of my favorite Russian composers. And I'm half Russian, so like on my father's side, like full-blooded half Russian. So full-blooded half Russian, that sounds like a contradiction. Anyway, but you know what I mean. He was a full-blooded Russian, so
Yeah.
I'm half-blooded. Anyway, and I've always been drawn to the Russian composers, always.
Yeah.
And Prokofiev, actually, we already played the Lieutenant Kiji Suite, didn't we? Yeah, so, we'd listened to one of his pieces earlier, but this one is unique because it was written for children and it involves not only music but a narrator. And I'd be interested to hear how many of you have already heard this and, have it been a significant part of your childhood, because for me it's one of those defining things of my childhood that when I hear it, it's just like it's in my cells. It's just it's become a part of me, and the music is so emotional, I think, for me to hear it. It's so familiar, and I love the story. Except, should I say the part that I don't like? Or should we wait till after we listen to it?
Let's just wait.
Okay. I'm going to, what?
JTVJ says, I think it was a Sunday afternoon and some station was playing a live theater performance and I instantly fell in love.
Oh, wow. That's so great that you remember that. Sunday afternoon. That's really specific. That's so cool. A live theater. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be cool.
To see a live theater. Remember when we saw a live theater
How
production
would they
of Amal?
do it? It's all animals.
Well,
and
no,
here.
it would be visual. You'd have to imagine the animals. Unless they had
I
actors.
see.
Because it's all visual. I mean, the whole thing is an audio experience.
It would just be the symphony and then the narrator.
You're right. And you would imagine the animals just like
Maybe
you
they
would.
could dress up.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
they
Like,
could
at
have
a
it.
minimum. Come
I mean,
on.
if it's a live theater, they probably want to have like animals.
Yeah.
Actors being animals.
Right.
Okay, so let me just look at a couple. Can you
Peter-
make those bigger? Make the comments bigger.
Okay, Peter says, my mom had a vinyl record of Peter and the Wolf. We'd listen as kids in the 80s and 90s.
Cool. I wonder what the version was. We were just looking and realizing there's so many versions of this.
Yeah.
And we were trying to find the one that resonated most for me as the one that I remember. And I'm pretty sure we found it. Because every symphony orchestra has a different vibe.
And the narrator has
And
a
the
different...
narrator, of course, yes.
Right, so this is narrated. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Apparently
not-
Eleanor Roosevelt did one.
I know. That would be so interesting
would be
to listen
fun.
to
Yeah.
at some point. Okay, but right now we're trying to recreate the experience
Yes.
of my childhood
Exactly.
instead of trying something new. And
Maybe we can listen to a little bit of it afterwards.
yeah,
just
that'd
to-
be great.
yeah.
It would be interesting to see, because the narrator obviously is very important,
Yes.
and how it's narrated and the different way. Like, we listened to one possible version. We only heard a few moments of it, and I could tell right away it wasn't the right one, because the symphony orchestra was playing it a lot faster
Right.
than I remembered.
Tempo is important.
Tempo, oh God, you should know. Tempo can change everything. Really. I
Yeah.
mean, you slow something down, speed something up. That you have changed it on a fundamental level.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when we heard the one that we're going to share with you, both of us had that, oh, this is it,
sounds right.
moment.
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but it sounded right.
It
Like,
sounded
was like,
right to me.
This feels familiar.
Yeah.
The orchestra sounds like how I'd expect.
Yeah, and I think, how old were you? We were just talking about that. I think you
don't
were
know.
also young. Because I wanted to share it with you.
I can't remember the first time I heard it.
But you do remember growing up with it.
I definitely remember. We had a cassette tape of it.
Okay,
we
yeah.
listened to it in the car.
Oh, wow.
So I definitely
Now,
have memories
cassette
of being
tape.
in like the Honda Civic and.
Oh, my
listening to it.
God, the Honda Civic.
Honda
That
Civic.
was a 1988
Yeah.
Honda Civic that we had it for 10 years. And remember
Good
the
car.
day it died?
I will always remember the day the Honda Civic
Yeah,
died.
it literally, the engine just gave out. It just stopped, and we pulled over, and it was like, it's done.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we had 10 great years.
Johnny says, have y'all thought about reacting to Fantasia, the Disney orchestral film?
Well,
the original, definitely. I would love to. That was a special part of my childhood.
Yes, it was for me too.
They did another one at some point, but I don't know if I've even seen that.
Well, I did, and it
wasn't as good.
did not have the magic
Yeah.
that the first one had. The first one was extraordinary.
Actually, that first one, there's a scene where it's like the camera is like going through these hills, and the hills are like going like this as you go
they're
through them.
undulating.
Yeah. Well, no, they're not. It's just the way they drew the perspective
okay.
of them coming closer. But that,
Wow.
and I swear that, and they did this whole section about the squiggly line. And
Oh, you mean just the beginning, the audio?
the way the sounds, there's all this synesthesia kind of. Maybe
Yes.
it's not exactly, but it's like all these visual components to the way sound sounds. And I was like, I felt like, oh, that's maybe a part of why I have so much of that, like visual stuff. At least a part of it. I think it's just one part of it. But I have so much visual crap going on when I'm hearing music.
Yeah.
And the way because they would, anyway. So yeah, that's a good
That's
idea,
so
Johnny.
cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, and
Hopefully the
it was
copyright wouldn't
made,
be a problem,
Disney
but
made it. It was animated by the Disney Studios in 1939. Okay, that's when it first came out, and it was a huge hit. But it had a lot of detractors. And I don't want to go into it right now because I want to stay on topic, but
1940.
I do want to mention that since we brought it up as to what the main critique of Fantasia was back then.
What?
Okay, well, I don't want yes. All right. So there were a lot of people that loved it, okay? And they felt like it was great because it introduced children to classical music.
Yeah.
And a lot of kids, it's like, well, now I want to hear the entire Nutcracker Suite. And now I want to hear the entire whatever. But the detractors said, because of the visuals being so intense, that now when children would hear this music, they would associate it with Disney's animation. So when they would hear the Nutcracker Suite, they would think of mushrooms jumping around and dancing together instead of whatever their imagination could conjure up on its own. So they felt that Fantasia had done a huge disservice to the young people of America and all over the world. And there are some people who still feel that way. So Fantasia was one of those things that was very controversial at the time. Okay? And I didn't have any of those things going on. It certainly didn't ruin my experience of classical music, but, they do have a point. And, once you put visuals onto music that was not meant to have visuals,
Okay. Got it.
then you definitely are going into territory that. Okay, moving on.
I
think I made
we've
my
crossed
point.
the line now. We're gonna go back to Peter and the Wolf, and we're gonna listen to it.
Yes,
We're gonna listen to the whole thing,
Yeah, we're gonna listen to the whole
and
thing.
then we can go back and replace
and
certain
just
parts.
to honor the request and everything, is I think that the Fantasia thing, we should definitely look into doing that.
Okay.
At least part of it. It was a long movie, and I think it was like a 90-minute or 2-hour movie. So
okay.
we may need to listen to parts of it.
Got it. Okay.
So anyway, but I would love that. Okay, here we go. Peter and the Wolf by Serge Prokofiev.
Okay. When's the last time I can't even remember the last time I've listened to this, actually.
For me, I would say has been at least a decade, if not more.
Yeah, I feel like I might have been a teenager or my 20s. So yeah, it's been
a while. Okay, maybe 2 decades.
yeah.
Okay, well, I hope you all enjoy it.
Peter and the Wolf. My dear children, young and old, each character in this tale is represented by a different instrument of the orchestra. The bird by a flute,
Oh, beautiful.
the duck by an oboe,
Oh yeah. I already feel sad.
Yeah, I know, me too. It's very mournful.
the cat by a clarinet in a low register,
Pax could be the low clarinet, but Milo would not. Milo's too tiny.
You're right.
the grandfather by a bassoon.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
It is. Sounds chastising.
Yes.
The wolf by the horns,
Listen to
Sounds
that.
like Batman.
Yeah, it's very like evil and dark.
Nefarious.
Definitely, it's a good word, nefarious. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Peter by the string
Oh,
instruments,
Peter.
He's skipping.
So carefree. Yeah, he's so happy. He has no problems.
Nope.
the shooting of the hunters by the kettle drum.
Oh yeah.
Thought I meant they shot the hunters. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I wish they had. Wow.
And now, dear children, here is our story. Early one morning, Peter opened the gate and went out into the big green meadow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hi.
think I haven't heard that before. Wow, I never heard that.
Nice. We were also listening on a cassette tape, so
Yeah. Sounds like
Something's happening.
Suspense.
something not good.
Yeah.
On a branch
it's
of a big
foreshadowing.
tree sat a little bird, Peter's friend. All is quiet, chirped the little bird
I
gaily.
missed what they said. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go back.
On a branch of a big tree sat a little bird, Peter's friend. All is quiet, chirped the little bird gaily.
Great.
Some pizzicato.
Yes, very staccato. Ah, gorgeous. There's some string instruments in there.
Yeah, it's pizzicato.
Yeah.
Violins.
Prokofiev is brilliant. Oh.
Soon a duck came waddling out. She was glad that Peter hadn't closed the gate and decided to take a nice warm swim in the deep pond in the meadow.
Aw.
So mournful.
When the little bird saw the duck, he flew down and settled in the grass beside the duck and shrugged his shoulders.
Right?
That. A lot of
What kind of a
foreshadowing.
bird are you if you can't fly? Said he. To this the duck replied, what kind of a bird are you if you can't swim?
Yeah.
And dived into the pond.
You tell him, duck. Go, girl. Oh, God. It's just,
Rich.
it's so brilliant. Oh, God.
They argued and argued,
Yeah.
the duck swimming in the pond and the little bird hopping back and forth along the bank.
Great suspense. And it goes.
Suddenly something caught Peter's eye. He noticed a cat
There it is.
crawling through the grass.
I think of Pax.
I know. Those big dumb eyes.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Big dumb ears.
The cat said to himself, the bird is busy arguing. I'll just grab him.
that is exactly what a cat would do.
Yeah,
Stealthily
totally.
she crept toward him on her velvet paws.
With eyes as big as dinner plates.
Wow, do you remember that story?
Look out! Shouted Peter, and the bird quickly flew up into the tree.
Wow. Oh, it's brilliant.
While the duck quacked angrily at the cat. From the middle of the pond,
Smart duck.
Yeah, exactly.
the cat crawled round the tree and thought, I wonder if it's worth climbing up so high. By the time I get there, the bird will have flown away.
This cat has more thoughts than Pax does.
He has more what?
More thoughts.
Yeah, probably. Pax. Like
He would just do it.
Once grandfather came out.
Oh, here we go. You could just see him. I mean, it's so...
I know.
You could just see him.
Yeah.
He was angry because Peter had gone into the meadow. The meadow is a dangerous place, he cried. What if a wolf should come out of the forest? What would you do then?
I love that part.
Yeah.
Ooh, some percussion.
But Peter paid no attention to his grandfather's words.
Of course not.
Boys like Peter are not afraid of wolves.
my daughter, the impressionist.
So grandfather took Peter by the hand, led him home, and locked the gate.
Young whippersnapper.
I can't imagine the grandfather smiling ever.
Never. No, he probably never smiled his whole life. Oh,
That's dark.
really?
No sooner had Peter gone than a big grey wolf did come
Of
out
course.
of the forest.
Oh, here he comes.
Yep. This literally sounds like Batman. This is amazing.
I bet you they stole this.
No. It doesn't look like plagiarism. It just has that.
It's the
It's
brass.
like something about the brass
Yeah.
and the way they're swelling, and maybe some similar chords. Maybe I don't know, but
Yeah, but these guys influenced modern
Of
music.
course, of course.
You know, in so many ways. Oh. That wolf. He's an evil motherfucker. Sorry. Ooh. But that's like, right? Is it like snare drum?
yeah.
Oh.
In a flash, the cat scampered up the tree.
Good thinking. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Are you predator or are you prey?
Right.
The duck quacked, and in her excitement, jumped out of the pond.
No. Poor thing.
Oh, because the cat was gone now?
Yeah.
But no matter how hard the duck tried to run, she couldn't escape the wolf. He was getting nearer, nearer, catching up with her. And suddenly, he caught her. And with one gulp, swallowed her.
So sad. I hate that part.
I know. So traumatic.
Like, did they really have to
Right.
go that far?
Why did they have to
Couldn't
do
they have
that?
had a narrow escape?
Yeah, right, exactly. Could have built the suspense.
children.
Right. Traumatized generations of children for life.
Like, all my problems are because of this.
Me too.
I've been in therapy for 30 years because of this scene.
I know, and I still am working through it myself.
And now, this is how
devastating.
things stood. The
Okay.
cat was sitting on a branch up in the tree. The bird on another. Not too close to the cat.
Must be so fun to be
And
a
the wolf
flute player.
walked
Oh,
round
yeah.
and round the tree, looking at them both with greedy eyes.
Greedy eyes. Gonna get you. Gonna get you. So scary.
It's R.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
In the meantime, Peter, without the slightest fear, stood behind the closed gate watching all that was going on. He ran home, got a strong rope, and climbed up the high stone wall.
Brave kid.
One of the branches of the tree round which the wolf was walking stretched out over the wall.
Oh, this part with the rope. Remember how
I don't.
right down?
Grabbing
so great.
hold of the branch,
Ah,
Peter lightly climbed over onto the tree. Peter said to the bird, "Fly down and circle round the wolf's head. Only take care that he doesn't catch you." The bird almost brushed the wolf's head with his wings, while the wolf snapped angrily at him from this side and that.
ah,
Snap, snap.
right.
How the bird worried the wolf. How the wolf wanted to catch him. But the bird was cleverer, and the wolf simply couldn't do anything about it. Meanwhile,
That's
Peter made a
the
loop in the
rope.
rope
Oh,
and carefully letting it down.
that's good. Yeah.
Is that a violin?
Yeah.
He caught the wolf by the tail and pulled with all his might.
Oh, yeah, this part. Wolf is pissed.
Feeling himself caught, the wolf began to jump wildly, trying to free himself.
I love this.
Yeah.
It's coming on. Sounds like a soundtrack for a movie,
Yes.
doesn't it? Before movies.
But Peter tied the other end of the rope to the tree.
Clever boy.
And the wolf's jumping only made the rope tighter round his tail.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Oh, that wolf is pissed.
Just then,
The hunters.
some hunters came out of the woods. Following the wolf's trail and shooting as they came.
They're just walking and just shooting.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Kind of ridiculous.
Good hunters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe it's a different style of hunting.
So we got guns, we might as well shoot them.
Just
God. Oh, love this. God. It's kettle drums, man.
yeah.
But Peter, sitting up in the tree, said, "Don't shoot. Birdie and I have already caught the wolf. Just help us take him to the zoo, will you?"
Yay, Peter. An animal activist.
Wow. Couldn't
You don't
remember
remember
how
that?
I couldn't remember
Oh,
how
no,
the story
Peter
went.
saves the wolf's life.
Wow.
Yeah, he knows he's just being a wolf.
But the zoo, huh?
Yeah, I know. Well, it's better than being killed, I guess.
Yeah. Is it though?
Well, maybe not. I don't know. Depends on how
And
he's
so
treated.
they started off for the zoo. Imagine the triumphant procession.
Oh yeah, this is so great. So powerful, magnificent.
Leading the procession in front of everyone came Peter.
I love this. This feels like the whole orchestra. You know, doesn't it? It's so full.
It's the brass and the strings.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'm hearing the
Yeah,
flute
maybe.
or clarinet or.
Yeah, a lot of brass.
After Peter, the hunters leading the wolf.
Yeah, it speeds up. Drums in there.
And winding up the procession, grandfather and the cat. Grandfather shook his head discontentedly. This is all very well, but what if Peter hadn't caught the wolf?
Yeah.
What then?
They'll always look at the good side. This is it. So triumphant. Percussion. It makes it. Oh, God.
Way up, high above them, flew the bird, chirping merrily. My, what a fine pair we are, Peter and I. Look what we've caught.
Oh. Oh no, is this the
And
duck?
if you listen very carefully, you can hear the duck quacking inside the wolf, because the wolf, in his haste, had swallowed her alive.
Oh, the chords! Oh no, I'm gonna cry.
Me too, I already am crying. Poor thing. This is the end.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's been decades since I've heard this, and I've forgotten how emotionally intense it really is. You know, especially when you've known it as a child. Oh, there's so much to say.
Also, I haven't listened to it not on a cassette tape.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
really, I
like-
mean, just the clarity of
All
everything.
the
and,
different
like,
nuances
hearing
that you
things.
don't hear.
Yeah.
And of course, you are always so good at saying, "Oh, hear that, hear that." things that I don't hear, and then you point them out, and then I hear them, because
Yeah.
of your incredible ears.
Wow.
Okay, first of all, I have to say, oh, you guys are so cute together. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So, first of all, I just have to say that Prokofiev, I think I can say this unequivocally, that he is my favorite Russian composer. More than Tchaikovsky, more than some of the other guys.
God, I hope Tchaikovsky's not watching my channel.
Me too. Well, his ghost maybe, but he can't do anything to us.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he
Oh,
died a
I'm
long
kidding.
time ago. Yeah.
know.
But when you look at this purely from the standpoint of musicality,
Yeah.
okay, without any of the storytelling and the narration, whatever, just the music itself, it's absolutely exquisite, brilliant.
Yeah.
Not only does he capture the essence of these animals and these people in such a vivid way, but the way that it's constructed, the suspense and the way he weaves the different things, the people and the animals
Yeah.
together, and I mean it's almost indescribable.
Yeah.
It's just brilliant. It's brilliant. And God, he was so oh God. I mean, if I could have like a half an hour with any composer who ever lived, he would be the guy. I would just want to tell him how incredibly much his music has affected me and how it's made a difference to so many people. And this is, first of all, I have to say, just, as a storyteller myself, I forgot really how this isn't a very long piece.
No.
And it kicks in right away. I mean, once he introduces the characters, right? Then it's like it just hits the ground running.
Yeah.
Before you know it, the wolf comes in, and the wolf is the villain. But it's really interesting because in a story, from a storytelling point of view, right? The first thing you have to do is you have to introduce the characters, or at least the main characters, right? You have to establish the setting, and you have to establish the conflict right away. Like, we know right away that there's a wolf, and he's dangerous, and he lives in the forest, and he's,
Yeah.
the grandfather is cautioning him, so we get the picture really quickly. And this wolf is probably, because they say the wolf, don't they? Or they don't say a wolf. So this
No,
wolf,
he does. He says
say
there might be a wolf.
Okay,
Yeah.
but this wolf is obviously, because the hunters, I think they said something about, they're looking for the wolf. They're hunting the wolf. So this wolf has probably been there and has been terrorizing the countryside for a while now, killing animals and whatever. So they're looking for this wolf, this dangerous wolf. And then the wolf comes out so quickly. And of course, the first thing he does is, kill something, which is what a wolf might do. And then, of course, the whole idea of Peter being so brave and resourceful that he wouldn't let this stop him, this dangerous creature, that he is just so imaginative, figures out what to do, catches him by the tail, and then, before you know it, the hunters are there, and then it's over, and it's like, it's just so brilliantly constructed. And because, this is one of the things about doing this together, this whole live stream thing together, is that I'm listening to this music in such a different way than I ever have before. Because you are helping me, you've helped me so much in listening to music differently. So I can't listen to music the way I used to. I listen to it, what?
I've ruined you.
Yeah, but it's like, it's a good thing. It's like, I listen to it with a much more discerning ear. I listen for different things. I check in. It's like, why am I feeling this way? What is it about this that's, shifting my mood or whatever? You know, it's really empowering. And it makes the experience of listening so much more rich. And anyway, I'm overcome with how brilliant this is and why it's held up for all these years and why so many people have done their own versions of it. Because it's just one of those like masterpieces of music. It's like musical theater. You know, it's musical theater before there even was musical theater.
Yeah.
You know? And, you know, I need to find out the history. Like, was this a commission that Prokofiev was hired to do? Just like Nutcracker Suite was a commission? And by the way, I don't know if you know this, but Tchaikovsky hated the Nutcracker Suite. Loathed it. He hated it. He hated doing it, and he hated the result. And of course, that is the piece of music he is the most remembered for.
That's
Ironically,
yeah.
isn't that interesting?
It's not a good feeling when you do something that you don't really care about and everyone loves it, and
Right.
then you toil away on something that you love and no one cares.
Right. Nobody gets it. And I think Tchaikovsky was a very embittered and disillusioned artist, because I think, you know, in those days, if somebody hired you to do a piece, that automatically made it almost like, you know, it was cheap. You know, like you had to cheapen yourself
Yeah.
in order to like pay your rent or eat food. You know, it
Right.
was like not a good thing to have somebody hire you to do a piece of music. It was like you wanted to do what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like any other commercial artist moving, you know, from just doing it for yourself to then doing it in order to make money or to appeal to a certain market.
Yeah.
It's a very
does
different
change things.
experience.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm so glad we did this because I heard things I've never heard before. And I've listened to this
Right.
countless times.
Yeah.
And I heard new things,
Yeah.
which is always amazing to me. You know, that every time you listen to something or read something for that matter, you're going to see different things that you never saw before.
Yeah.
Because you yourself have changed, whereas the thing itself, the piece of art, has not changed. But you have changed, so your perspective is different.
Right.
So that's a kind of cool thing, folks. Anyway, I want Ixie to have some time to say something.
Yeah, we're doing great on time. We got
There's
plenty
a
of time.
Russian band that uses Tchaikovsky in their music. Oh, gosh. What?
Cool.
So many things. People are doing so many things out there.
All right, let's look at the themes. Well, the characters, essentially, right? 'Cause
Sure.
you've got these different instruments.
Yeah.
So the first one they introduced was the bird, right? Okay, this one, yeah. So,
The orchestra.
Right.
oops.
By a flute.
I'm not going to be able to, like, play this. That's way too fast.
Well, yeah.
But I can pick out some of the basic parts of it. Okay. So there's one thing I noticed in all the themes, except, yeah, actually, no, all of them. There's a lot of chromaticisms. That's when there's lots of, like, half steps, like these, or, like, a bunch of them, like, you know, or, like, so all of them had a lot of chromaticism. So that might just be something that Tchaikovsky likes. You know,
Prokofiev.
I'm sorry, you were talking about Tchaikovsky.
Yeah, I've never even heard that term.
Chromaticism.
Chromaticisms.
Yeah, so the chromatic scale
Oh.
is every note. So,
Oh, okay.
oops, I went too far. Okay, so that's all the notes from like C to C, for example.
Wow.
Yeah, so chromaticism, I mean, I guess that's where the term came from. I wonder if, okay, never mind. There's 12 notes. Anyway, so you could hear chromaticism because you start to recognize the sound of just these these notes next to each other. So there's a lot of that in all the themes, so that you can hear it definitely in the flute. It's like there's like this dun, 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 dun. Okay.
The Bird by a Flute.
Right. Da-da-da. Yeah, so look, you can even kind of see it. So it goes, so these notes, they're like right next to each other, and it does kind of have that sound of like, it goes, also the flute does a lot of these little grace notes. It's where you hit a note right before another one.
Yes,
So it goes
I use those in my piano compositions.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. So that's cool. But I mean, bird songs don't sound like in real life,
right.
They sound musical, but they don't sound like tones and intervals that we recognize as music. You know.
Yeah.
But so I think that he did a really good job of making it sound very actually like a bird call. Except for the very end, where it goes
Yeah.
That doesn't really.
That was musically.
That was musical.
You had to make musical choices.
Yeah, but
too.
this is very like that does sound like.
Yeah, that does sound like a bird.
The with little like and the repeated notes. So anyway,
That does sound like a bird.
there's a shit ton of chromaticism in there.
So amazing.
And then it goes again 2 times, right? And then okay. This is okay.
So fast.
Uh,
Ooh, there's that
so-
minor in there.
yes, it's a major chord and then a minor chord.
Oh, that's so cool.
Back and forth, but the difference between those 2 chords is chromatic right here. So you still hear the sound of the chromaticism between them.
Oh God.
Right there.
And that makes it so interesting.
It does. It's just very interesting. And then it goes, and then
Wow.
then it goes to major chord, and then a minor chord, and then ends on another major chord.
Wow.
But the whole thing, yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
That's so pretty. I love it.
So pretty.
And then flute was such a good choice.
Oh, totally.
I mean, it literally, flutes sound like they're gonna fly away. They're so floaty, and that you could hear the air. I mean, all wind instruments involve air.
Yeah.
But the flute sounds the breathiest.
Right. It does.
You know, it's like you hear the air more.
much more than
just
say
like-
a clarinet or something.
Yeah, you're just like they're
Right.
like blowing across it. So it's like you've.
Yes.
You know?
Exactly. They blow across
yeah.
the aperture instead of like having it in their mouth.
And like
a
concentrating
clarinet or
into the
something.
instrument. Yeah, it's just really.
That's true. That's
So
a really
it
good
just-
distinction.
It can just feel so floaty and buoyant and like it doesn't even feel that solid. It's kind of
Yes, it's very, airy, breathy, like you
Yeah.
said. It's very, like, there's a word for it, but I can't think of it.
Yeah.
But you said it
yeah,
already.
it's good.
So cool.
And then the next one is okay.
Next one is the
The
oboe.
Duck by an
Duck.
Oboe.
Oh yeah. There's chromaticism right there. Da-da!
And that already sets up that first thing. Ta-da! Sets up a
Oh my god, it's so
feeling
chromatic.
of that the cat is not like good or all bad. You know what I mean? It's like the cat is, cuddly and nice and everything, but also is a predator.
This is the duck.
Oh, the duck is next?
Didn't I say the duck?
I thought it was
The
the
Duck
oboe.
by an Oboe.
Yeah. Duck.
Oh, the duck is the oboe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot which was which.
So chromatic. Da-da, da-da, da-da. That's all.
And I wonder if what he was doing was foreshadowing with the duck, right? That the duck there was something mournful about the duck.
Yeah.
That's the word that keeps coming up for me.
Right.
It was like, that duck was not like a happy-go-lucky duck. Like
Yeah.
Peter is happy-go-lucky. Or even the bird was happy-go-lucky. The bird didn't really have any problems unless the cat was too near.
Right.
But the duck was more vulnerable, for one thing,
Yeah.
because she couldn't fly. And also, she ended up becoming, lunch.
Yeah.
So I feel like, because that's what writers do. That's what I'm doing. What authors do is they foreshadow things.
Yeah.
They give the reader a slight clue about what's coming, but it has to be done in such a way that the reader doesn't go like, wait a minute, something coming. It's
Yeah.
almost like it's subliminal.
Yeah.
On some level, you have this feeling
Yeah.
that, there's more
Right.
that's going to happen, but you're not sure what. So I wonder if he did that purposefully to create
I think
the
I think so.
foreshadowing. Because
Absolutely, it's a sad story.
The duck is a victim.
Yeah.
The duck is an innocent victim.
Yeah.
The duck didn't do anything wrong. The only thing that she did was she got so freaked out by the wolf being there that she jumped out of the pond, which was her only safety net.
Oh, I thought it was because the cat. I thought she didn't know well, maybe I'm wrong. I thought she didn't realize the wolf was there because the cat saw the wolf. And so the bird, the cat went up the tree to get away from the wolf, and that's what the duck saw.
Oh, so maybe it wasn't the wolf, but it was the reactions of the other two
So
animals.
she saw, now that the cat is in the tree, maybe presumably going to get the bird, she could safely get out of the water?
I know,
Is
no,
that-
but it says
Oh.
the narrator says she was so excited and she was so. It's like he didn't say flustered, but that's what I get. That she was like, it kind of like unsettled her,
Yeah.
and she did something foolish.
Right.
She literally jumped out of the water, which was the only thing she had to protect her. Right, being in the middle of the pond, right, was
Right.
the only place she could be. She jumped out,
Yeah.
and then she became, completely at the mercy of the wolf.
Yeah.
I would have to probably listen to it for the nuances, but the duck is like, in a way, the only what's the word I'm looking for? She's the only casualty,
Right.
really, of the piece, because the wolf you're not supposed to have any sympathy for. Okay,
Right.
even though he's going to a zoo, you're not supposed to think, oh, poor thing, he's going to be in a zoo. You're supposed to be like, oh, good. He's not going to be,
Yeah, he's not gonna hurt
eating
anyone
ducks
else.
anymore.
Right.
Because you do like the
Duck
duck.
eater.
Right. He's a duck eater. And the way that he writes the duck piece, the duck
Yeah.
music, it makes the duck like
Vulnerable.
very, very sympathetic. Right? He's like a kind of a, you think of her as like being this sort of waddling, and he even says waddling.
Waddled over. I know.
She's kind of a waddling, and ducks kind of in themselves are, they don't have a whole lot of, like, whereas a bird, a little bird can fly away, and a cat has all kinds of ways of protecting itself. But a
That's
duck,
why they call it a sitting duck.
that's right, a sitting duck, because that's when hunters kill ducks, is usually, well, either when they're flying or when they're just sitting there. That's why they make those decoys that just sit in the water, and a duck thinks, oh, there's a duck. So they fly down and sit next to the decoy, and bam. I know, it's horrible. Okay. So anyway, the duck is the only casualty and the only sympathetic. Yeah. And whereas everybody else is, kind of, escapes unscathed.
I always thought of the duck as the main character.
Isn't that interesting? You see, I see that, Peter is the main character.
Yeah, I don't care about Peter.
It's
Peter's fine. There's nothing interesting about him. Okay, whatever.
Right, but he's the one
He's a kid.
he's brave enough and resourceful enough
Okay, sure.
to do what he
Fine.
did, because he did take a big risk to come out there and try to catch the wolf. He could have killed him, but he was brave and, had this idea, just like grandfather says.
Yeah.
But what if Peter hadn't caught the wolf? You know what I mean? Well, of course,
Then
that's
the wolf would have caught
always
Peter.
the possibility that could have happened. But
Don't do what Peter did, y'all.
as
okay.
a story,
Yeah.
it works really well. It's like Peter succeeds, so he's like the hero of the piece.
Yeah.
But the duck,
The duck
it's
has my
interesting
heart.
that you saw the duck, I believe, and that's why this piece, I think, one of the reasons that it's so enduring is that the duck, it invokes, first of all, you love the duck, and when she is
There's no story
eaten-
without the duck.
What?
It wouldn't be interesting without the duck.
No, it wouldn't, because then it would be like whatever, it's just another day on the meadow. But the duck, the duck has pathos, and it's you got to have pathos. Any good story, even a comedy. If you look at all the comedies that you love, television comedies,
Yeah.
whatever, they all have, if they're effective, they all have pathos woven in, because if you have all humor but no pathos, then people will not invest in it. And it'll be funny, but it won't live for them as something emotional, something that remains as part of them. They will just forget it. It's like
Nothing to
you go
connect
see
to.
a stand-up comic and it's funny, but when you walk out, you don't think about it forever and for like decades later. This story, the duck, you're right. The duck is unique in this story, and she is completely, like, 100% does not deserve what she got.
No.
She didn't do anything to deserve that, which makes her, beyond reproach. And so it's like, it isn't like she did something horrible in her past life, and so she, poetic justice.
Right.
The wolf killed her. It's like, well, she deserved that. No, she didn't. And the fact that he swallowed her whole, and she's still in there quacking,
I know.
and she's gonna die in this horrible way, I think that's also part of it. It's like,
Yeah.
the wolf was so hasty and so greedy that he just swallowed her. And now, she's still in there, and we hear her, and it's so plaintive.
Yeah.
And of course, as a child, if you hear that, it's like, it's
It
devastating.
was so sad. That part was just so sad.
Yeah, and it still is.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how many times we listen to it, we're always going to have, it's always going to kill us when that duck gets eaten.
Yeah.
Goddamn wolf.
Stupid wolf. Okay.
Stupid, dumb,
Stupid wolf. All right.
piece of shit.
Let's listen to this theme again.
Okay.
so- I feel like he's done the waddling for us.
Yeah, that's such a waddly sound. It goes back and forth.
Also, here's what I was thinking. Ducks, their quack has this tone of like this closed down nasally tone.
It's very nasal.
Like, "Wah," right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what an oboe sounds like.
it is. You're
but just
right.
like long.
It is.
Yeah.
Like, it's very different from a clarinet. The oboe has, you're right, this quality of nasality or
Perfect.
whatever.
It's perfect for the duck.
It is perfect. Like, the fact that Prokofiev was able to choose each instrument or each instrumentation, right? Because for Peter, it's like not just the violins. He puts in other things too. But, in some of the animals, it's just that one instrument. Like the bird
Yeah.
is just the
Well, the
flute.
bird actually got some pizzicato violins
Later on.
sometimes.
You're right. You're right. But in the beginning, when they're introduced, it's very
Yeah,
bare bones.
yeah.
It's like the oboe, the clarinet.
Yeah.
It's very distinctive. It's like this, and this. So he
Even-
kind of introduces the instruments,
Yeah.
right? It says, this is the oboe, this is the flute, this is what it does. And then, of course, you're right. As the piece continues, he adds in more instruments.
Well, yeah. I mean,
During-
it's an orchestral piece, so there's going
Right.
to be,
because there's an emotional
but it's like the melody.
arc.
The melody is those lead
Right. It's kind of
instruments.
like a costume. Like you would associate a certain character by like their glasses or a hat they wear. You could add, no, that's not really a good analogy.
Yeah, no, it's a signature. It's a theme.
Right,
I mean,
it's a theme, right. But that's what you associate the duck with is that oboe sound or the clarinet sound or
but it's good. It's worth mentioning though that it is also themes. So it's not just the sound of the instrument. It's the theme with the instrument.
Yes.
And sometimes they would give that theme to something else to describe something going on with the action. But the waddling, I have to say this before I forget, the waddling I think is this chromaticism. It goes da, 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 da,
da. Yeah, I love that.
But it makes it chromaticism like that, like all next to it.
It makes you imagine it waddling.
Feels unstable.
Yes.
So it's
oh
perfect.
My God. See, this is so. That's why this thing's so brilliant. Because you have this composer, right? He's got this huge
knows how to evoke
shows. Like an orchestra to choose from. I don't know how many instruments are in a full symphonic orchestra. There's a lot. But he didn't choose a piccolo for the bird. He chose a flute. Okay? Piccolo, even though it's higher than a flute.
Tinier bird.
Right?
Tiny little.
Yeah. The piccolo is not as breathy or as airy as a flute. Right? And that's intrinsic to a bird. Right? Birds fly. That's what they do. They fly and they flit.
I get your point, but I also think the piccolo would have worked just fine.
Well, it would have, but why did he choose the
flute? Because piccolos are really, really intense for a solo instrument. They're actually so loud and piercing.
Right, just like in Lieutenant Kiji, when the piccolo comes in.
Yeah, you're like...
It's like almost like your ears are like, whoa! You're right. Flute is different.
Flute is like... and I don't play piccolo, so I guess I don't really know, but I just, I think just the sound of a piccolo would have worked, but maybe practically, and also in the balance of the instrumentation, it would have been hard to have such an incredibly high instrument do because, he's got the bass, he's got the mids, he's got the mid-high, and then if he had the piccolo way up here.
Yeah. I get it. You're right.
I don't know.
I think you're right. I think it would not have been as listenable.
Yeah, it wouldn't have
to have the flute is much easier on the ear. But people said some interesting things. That I love that there's all these comments because it just goes to show you how evocative this piece really is. That people have all these different interpretations. Bird call and bird movement. Neat how it works for both. Yes, exactly. And it does sound slicey, right? Oh, God, I love these comments. Okay, so it's, who is it that said JT? He said, Peter is the every person. Duck is the deeply written character. You're right. Like she said, she wouldn't even care because Peter isn't particularly interesting because he's so one-dimensional, right? He's just a happy-go-lucky kid. Right?
And he has a clever idea.
And he has a clever idea.
Okay, cool.
But it's not like you would want to have some kind of deep conversation with him. But the duck, if the duck could talk, you would want to know about the duck. You'd want to know
about the duck.
Why is the duck, feel the way she feels? And what is it like to be a duck, right? And then somebody else said that Peter left the gate open. He's responsible for the duck getting caught. Okay. Now, that's an interesting point because I wonder, I don't know the piece well enough, but I would think that the duck is not hampered by the gate being closed, that the duck could get out any time. Maybe not. I mean, ducks could fly over a gate or they could squeeze through a gate, maybe. But I think the point is that the duck herself got frazzled and flustered by what was happening. And so she lost her perspective, her sort of intrinsic intelligence that an animal would have to protect itself, that she got a little freaked out and she jumped out of the pond, which really was not a good thing to do. So I think that it's getting out of the pond was her fatal mistake. Not so much just being out of the gate. So that's what I'm thinking. But, it's up to interpretation. What does it say? Villains get booed at the standing ovation stage. The wife with the theme, the wolf with the theme really drives home the villainy. Yes, that's so true. And that his theme for the wolf is
I know.
so
Which
evil.
I really want to get to. But we have to
Let's
keep
do
moving
it.
Forward.
The cat by a clarinet in a low register.
Okay, the clarinet plays.
What does that mean, a low register?
It means it's playing in the lower part of the instrument.
Oh, okay.
Lower notes.
All right.
It's because the clarinet can go pretty high too.
I know.
But it shows something more in the range of the like Pink Panther. Right
Oh
down
yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
So-
Is that a clarinet?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But
Never knew that.
well, no, it's not. It's a saxophone. But I used to play on the clarinet.
Yes,
Right?
you did.
Isn't it a saxophone? It's a saxophone. I in my
Oh yeah,
head,
it does. It's a
I
saxophone.
used to play on the clarinet, so that I just decided it was clarinet, but no, it was saxophone. Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's playing low, but it's also playing quiet, and very highly articulated. So staccato, do do do, and then there's a long note, right? It's like do 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 do.
Yeah, that's
do,
not.
do.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
not legato, which
No,
would be
it's
like
not.
da, 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 da,
Right.
da, da,
She's
da,
so
da,
smart.
da, do, do,
She's
do,
so smart.
do, 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 do. So it just makes it feel like that.
Right. That's
right?
kind of like the way they
It's mischievous.
move through the grass.
Yeah.
And if you ever watched a cat stalking something, it's like the way they move. It's like they move like one part of their body,
yeah.
then they freeze.
Yeah.
And they move another part, and they freeze. And they do that, and like the bird is like eating the stuff on the ground.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know that the cat is there, because the
Yes.
cat is, it doesn't just run up to it. The bird would go like "Wah," and run away. But the way a cat stalks a bird is the cat will creep up on it in such a way that it's, by the time
Not
it gets
seen,
to
not
its
heard.
near, right, it just, by the time it's on the prey is doomed. Okay? Because when the cat strikes, it's really quick. Right? The cat just goes, takes the bird and runs away. I saw it happen outside my door. It was really painful to see
The
that.
cat by a clarinet in a low register.
Okay. Okay.
There's that chromatic again.
There you go. You got
I'm learning! I'm learning, guys!
Nice. Right there.
Yes. See? And that changes the whole feeling.
It's so mischievous.
It's so mischievous, yeah. And it conveys that sort of like conniving kind of
yeah.
like a cat.
Mm-hmm.
The way we think of a cat is that they kind of assess the situation and they plan their strategy, right? Whereas a dog is just like, like a dog is like kind of clueless, right? Yeah.
Where's
Yeah,
the
it's
ball?
like,
Where's the
what?
ball?
Whoa.
Oh gosh, we had this dog who was really not
Wyatt?
smart. We loved how.
Oh my God,
how
he was so dumb.
He was. It was adorable. He
Dumb
was
as a
the
post.
happiest animal we've ever had, though.
Yeah,
I mean, he
no,
really,
he was. He was
But we
simpleton.
had a nice big acre fenced in. We'd throw
Two-
a ball.
2 acres.
Okay, sorry, 2 acres.
It's huge.
Throw a ball, and he would lose track of it in the air
Yeah.
because it would go so far that he would it would go, and he'd be like, and then he would be like, it must be in the tree. And so then he'd just turn to a tree and sit there and be like,
I know, he's so dumb. He wouldn't even go look for it.
and we'd be like, hey, it's over. We threw it. He's like, no, I got away from my ball. I got away from my ball.
Yeah.
Oh my
exactly.
God, he
was so dumb.
So yeah, the opposite. Of,
Yeah.
Of a cat planning
Like
and
the spectrum
thinking through,
of intelligence.
strategizing.
Right.
Cats,
That's exactly.
Cats will strategize.
Strategizing. It's
Yeah.
like, if I do this
All right.
and then I do this,
You
then
can see it
what will happen?
in Milo's face.
So
She comes up here and she wants my attention. Let's say I'm on the other side of the room, and she looks at me and she goes,
oh,
she sticks her claws in. She's got a whole strategy. She's like, I know that if I do this, she hates it. And she'll come over. And then as soon as I come over, she jumps off.
yeah, it's
And
like a
then
little kid trying to get attention.
Leads me to the thing where whatever she wanted me to do, she's got a whole plan. It's a whole step by step by step. She it's so funny.
They're
funny.
Very smart. And you know what? I think cats don't do anything accidentally. I think they always are plotting their next move.
Pax sometimes.
Pax is a little bit.
Pax is a little more
He's
instinctual, and he doesn't always think things through at all.
No, he's a little bit kind of a doofus.
Yeah, he's such a good boy.
But he is.
He's such a good boy.
Yeah, and all animals are different. They all have different personalities.
Yeah, exactly. Some dogs are very smart and plan, but you're right. Generally, anyway. Okay, so this I think is perfect for the for both the intelligent and mischievous and calculated stalking cat.
Right, and that he was able to convey all of those things with that simple little tune.
Yeah.
That's the brilliance of Prokofiev.
Right.
That's how brilliant he is.
All right, I think next is Peter's. Let's see. Oh, no, now it's the grandfather. Oh, wait, let's see.
This is the cat.
Yeah. Okay, it does it again. Okay.
Yeah. It's here, and then the duck comes.
All right.
Oh, yeah, this is the grandfather. The bassoon.
I mean, I already said it, but it sounds like it's complaining. It's very chromatic.
It sounds like he has arthritis.
Like it sounds like talking. Like, what are you doing? Like,
yeah,
like
that's how he would talk.
Come back. What are you doing? Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Peter.
Da, 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 da. And it's so chromatic that it doesn't sound. It's similar to the bird. It kind of doesn't sound as like melodic as the other ones. Like.
Father by a bassoon.
Listen, it's just kind of. So that part is very. That's sorry. Da, 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 but then at da 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 da. Okay. There.
Wow.
That's where
it
starts to sound more like speech to me, and not like
oh God, you're
like
right.
a melody.
Oh my God. Wouldn't you just want to pick Prokofiev's brain?
Yes.
And like, why did you do that?
Well, he'd probably be like, I don't know.
Yeah, it just felt right.
Because what else would I do? Yeah. Da-da, da-da. All chromatic.
That does sound like it could be speech also.
Yeah, it does.
And it also sounds like he's like old and he walks sort of stiffly. And kind of like, not like a child or a young person would walk fluidly. You know, his walk
kind of
is
slower,
like
lumbering.
Slower, lumbering, right. Like his hips bothering him, you know?
Yes, it sounds so complaining.
It's like, my hip's bothering me today, you know?
Pain with every step.
Right. Yeah, and he can't
word.
move that fast.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
See, the bassoon is not an instrument that you associate with quick movements. You know, it's very, like, it's laborious.
Yeah.
Laborious. Oh, I love that word.
Laborious, yeah.
It's not a word you hear every day. Laborious. I just love words.
I know you do.
I love the way they sound in your mouth. Laborious.
By the horns.
Okay, we got to study this theme.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
The
starts
wolf.
Starts with a minor chord.
Oh, yeah, that's a great chord.
And then it goes to another inversion of itself. Da, 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 da. Okay, hang on.
The wolf by the horns.
131. Da 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 da.
Ooh! Wow!
Okay, this is cool. So the top horn is going da 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 da. Sorry, da da. She's the part we usually sing, right? The kind of melody.
Yeah.
But then there's a horn below it that's going da 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 while it goes da 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 da.
Really?
Look. Half steps.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Chromaticism.
God, that works. Ooh, that makes it so much better.
And this note might be in the middle. Let's see.
God.
Something like that. Let's see.
Find that. Oh,
Oh, wait.
yeah.
I did it again. No, sorry. There's another chromatic thing. Or another. Da 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 da. Okay. And... Oh, just do it again? Oh, wow. And then another minor chord. Oh, sorry. Minor chord. Oh, it's all over the place.
Wow. That sounds like a soundtrack.
So anyway, if you can't, I know you guys can't really sort of, well, you can sort of say, this is a half step on the top one, and this is a half step on the bottom one. They're just moving in contrary motion against each other. So if one goes down, the other one goes up.
Oh, God.
Okay, and then this,
Oh.
that's a flat 6. I can just feel it.
Oh,
Right. There. And then it, remember that again? Yes. So it's modulating. It's changing key. The last chord of whatever the cycle is starts anew at that new key. So, but it always starts and ends on a minor chord. That big, fat, dark, just like,
yeah.
Right.
And that chord's so dark.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Because there's not
conveys
really
so
been
much.
I haven't really heard any other minor chords in the song. It's not really, like, all the lines are very, again, sort of chromatic, but if they have any sort of quality, it's major. And now there's this heavy, heavy minor part. And the horns, right? Of course, that is a huge part of it. It would still sound, I think, very foreboding and treacherous with strings, but the horns make it sound just like, I don't know. It gives it even more weight. Low horns. We're not talking about high. This is low.
Very low.
You can hear, I mean, there's a tuba at the bottom.
Really?
Yeah.
That's about as low as it gets.
The wolf by the horns.
At least I think it's a tuba at the
Yeah.
bottom. Minor chord.
Those French horns?
Yeah. I'm a
Sounds like a movie soundtrack.
Totally. Okay, just because I have to, we need to listen to the.
Okay, somebody
the
said
Batman
a couple
theme.
things I want to address. Someone said, I'm sorry, I can't see your names because they're kind of grayed out, but somebody said the reason that the duck was in the pond to the first place was because Peter had let her out. And so I guess you're right. I mean,
I don't remember that
but that's,
being narrated though.
I don't
guess
know.
I just skipped it.
but maybe, because I always saw the duck as being like a wild duck that was just around, you know,
Yeah.
in the meadow. And it came over when, she heard other people.
we
And
already went over this.
we did?
Yeah.
Okay, but someone said something else. But
Oh.
then I thought, we didn't address that, but I'm trying. No, someone said the bit about the gate is earlier. It's how the duck got to the pond. So that's the part I guess we need to listen to see if it explicitly says that the duck came out
know.
because
I don't
into
remember
the-
that, but it's okay.
Me neither. It doesn't matter. But the fact is, there was something else somebody said. was if Sergei was around to score modern films. No, he wasn't. I don't think, well, first of all, he died in 1953. He was born in 1891, I think. So, yes, there were films, obviously, but I don't think he scored any of them. But he may have been aware of them. I don't know what happened to him in his later years, but it'd be good to find out. But that means he was alive when I was born. Because I was born in 52. Of course, I had no idea of his existence until much later, but that's kind of cool that he was on the planet at the same time I was. So, he was in some ways more contemporary than Tchaikovsky, because I think Tchaikovsky was, excuse me, more of the, earlier in the century. But I don't know, I'd have to go check. Anyway, but...
Yeah, I do hear some similarities,
it's
little bit of similarities with the Batman theme, but not really. It's just overall
the wolf theme feels to me almost like the quintessential evil villain theme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Swelling
It is
horns,
just so
minor
dark.
chords,
There is nothing
chromaticism.
redeeming about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing good about this wolf.
Yeah. Right.
There's nothing.
You don't feel any sympathy towards the wolf.
Right, and that is actually a really important point.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That you can. God, I need to drink something.
Okay.
Like a writer, because he's writing this story. A writer, when the writer can make a villain be just pure evil, right?
Yeah.
So that there's nothing to have, there's no way to have sympathy for the villain, or the villain could be written as a wounded, damaged person who actually has some redeeming qualities, but turned to evil. But underneath the evil there is something good, and that's a completely different character.
Yeah.
So, you have to make that choice depending on the story, is how you're going to present your villain.
Yeah.
Because if the story is just your basic good against evil, like most superhero or Marvel, the evil guys are super evil and the good guys are super good. So it becomes a good versus evil, which is probably one of the oldest, story themes, in history.
True that.
Okay.
Okay.
Peter, by the string instruments.
Major.
Totally major.
And it's just all,
Which means there's nothing about Peter that you don't see.
Nothing wrong.
What you see is what you get, right?
That's a great way to put it. It's all out on the table. Just
he's transparent. He's not hiding anything. He's just pure joy, right? He lives out in the country. He lives with his grandfather. He has not many problems.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about his history.
There is a cool chord change, though.
What happens?
Peter, by the string instruments.
That.
Okay, what does that tell us?
I don't know. It changes the key, but it's playful. It's a little bit playful. Oh, it's a flat 6.
Really? Oh my God! Can't get away from it.
And this is very playful. This note is kind of sounds like a kid almost tripping a little bit. It's just kind of dissonant and weird. So then it changes key, and now it starts here. Chromaticism.
Oh, wow.
But cute. And then...
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But the rhythm is so important to this one. The other ones,
It's jaunty.
the other ones almost feel like they have a lot of expression in the rhythm. And, like the flute is like, I mean, I'm sure it's written into sheet music, but to our ear, it kind of doesn't sound like it has a meter. It's like,
yeah. It's a little bit frenetic.
Right, but this is like da 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 da.
Right, it's very rhythmic, yeah.
So you can really imagine him.
It makes you want to
walking
kind
or
of
skipping,
sway.
and it's like and it's really got a lot of cute little short notes like da 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 da.
Right, it's just happy.
Yeah, it's just like
It's
buoyant.
happy and it makes you happy.
Yeah,
It's that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Somebody said, it's about. I thought it was the late 1800s era, honestly. Well, if you're thinking about that's when he was productive as an artist, no. He was born in 1890s, which means he didn't come of age until the early 1900s. And so he was definitely a product of the early 20th century,
Yeah.
unlike Tchaikovsky and some of the other famous Russians. So, which is interesting. Now I want to find out everything I can about Prokofiev because I don't think I knew. I would like to find out what his musical journey was, or how he started becoming, what happened. Did he start playing an instrument, or did he have a patron of the arts who supported him? While he did, when did he start composing? Was he a conductor? I want to know everything now.
What instruments
I'm going to
did
be
he play?
stalking Prokofiev
Right.
from now on.
And by the way, that's all the strings. It's not just violins.
Really?
It's the whole string section.
Wow.
Yeah. So
So the viola and the cello too.
yeah, you can hear them all doing like do 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 underneath.
See,
it.
I can't hear that.
Peter, by the string
So they're like
instruments,
do 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 do. Actually, it's going do dun 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 underneath it.
string instruments,
Oh yeah,
Now
I
there's
can hear it.
do-do-do-do-do-do-do,
Cello.
and the cellos and bass probably also are doing the
Really?
are doing the kind of the like like they're changing the chords for but most of the strings are, all the mid-high strings sound like they're doing that one melody. So that's what you listen to, but it's also supported. So it's not just alone. It's full.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the hunters, the kettle drums. Okay, that's
Right.
cool. Are we missing anything?
and more.
Okay, so this is the actual thing. Okay, certain parts that we might want to touch on. You loved the rope.
Well, I always thought it was clever
Yeah.
the way that he created the visual,
Right.
because it really did sound like
Something
a rope.
unraveling.
Well, it wasn't unraveling so much as that he was lowering it
Oh, okay.
very slowly in order not to spook the wolf,
Yeah.
because he wanted to get his tail, right? So he had to do it in such a way that was very, subtle.
Yeah.
But that lowering sound, I always wondered what it was.
Yeah, I think it's
so
violins.
is it a
but-
violin?
Yeah.
In the meantime, Peter, without the slightest fear, stood behind the closed gate watching all that was going on. Oh, the bird worried the wolf. Only letting it down
There we go.
while. Meanwhile, Peter made a loop in the rope and carefully letting it down.
It's violins. I think it's violins. And doing some little, like a little, half step thing. I mean,
So it has like they put an effect on it.
No, I think they're just moving their finger back and forth a little bit, so that just to go from to pitch it up a little bit, like that.
Okay. Well, you see, I've never played a violin, so I don't really know.
Well, the way they change notes is they'll move their finger on the neck, on the strings. They'll put their finger in certain positions,
Right.
on the. So if they just slide their finger like this, it'll go.
Oh, yeah, like a guitar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Oh, cool.
then it's going down by half steps chromatically.
Oh, good. That's all it is. So it's just the going down the scale.
Yeah, and it goes down like 4 or 5 notes, and then it jumps down. Listen, it jumps down and starts over.
And carefully.
Right there. It like jumps down.
Let's hear it again.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Peter made a loop in the rope.
Oh, sorry, it's 1, 2, 8 notes. My bad.
Meanwhile, Peter made a loop in the rope and carefully letting it down.
And then
Okay.
minor arpeggio.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
God.
It's really pretty. It totally
these-
works too.
So totally. I mean, it literally sounds like you're lowering a rope. I mean, how do you do that musically? It's like, I could just see Prokofiev going, like, okay, now, how do I...
I mean, it's even better than the obvious thing, which would just be to go.
Oh, totally.
But
That
this has
would
all this
be-
movement and excitement. It's got
Oh,
all
it's
the
so much more.
It's got all the anticipation and the
Oh, yeah.
suspense of like, is it? I mean, like I hope he doesn't notice. It's just-
Exactly. Now, what is this? What's happening now?
Peter made
It's
a
at
loop
the
in
end
the
of
rope and carefully letting it down. He caught the wolf by the tail and pulled with all
I
his
guess
might.
that's him catching the wolf.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
but
know.
no, go a little bit further. When you hear him catch it, there's a musical sting there.
He caught the wolf by the tail and pulled with all his might.
Oh yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. See? The pain. You can hear the pain. Right? There's pain there.
Getting himself caught. The
Lots of the whole orchestra is like blah. I mean, maybe
Right.
the
And you know what?
strings.
It's pain, but it's also shock.
Yeah.
Because the wolf is like, what the
Yeah.
just
pulled
happened?
with all his might.
Oh, brilliant.
Feeling himself caught, the wolf began to jump wildly, trying to free himself.
Exactly. Ah. And then it comes out. Keep going. It goes. Dun, 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 dun. That sounds modern, doesn't it? It sounds modern. Like a soundtrack.
But Peter tied the other end of the rope
To the tree. Oh,
Now that's
don't.
very dissonant. It's like
Yes.
a cluster harmony. Like a lot of things clashing.
yeah.
And that's a half step. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's kind of like Jaws.
and the wolf's jaws.
And this was before Jaws, so
Yes, way before Jaws.
we just found out where Jaws originated, my friend,
Yeah,
right here.
obviously. There you go. That's Jaws. Oh,
Also,
man.
the violins are doing tremolo. They're going.
They
Jigga,
go,
jigga, 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 jigga,
Oh, I
jigga,
love
jigga,
when they
jigga,
do
jigga.
that. I love when they do that.
And the wolf's jumping only made the rope tighter round his tail.
Ooh, now that's a low chord. That's some.
Is that a bass?
I think so. It could. I mean, yeah, it's probably a bass, and there's a bunch of them, and they're going blum blum.
Oh,
blum.
wow.
But that's not all. It's
That sounds like Jaws,
I
too.
think there might. Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
That sounds like Jaws.
There's horns down there.
Here comes the
too.
shark.
Basses, cellos, horns, tubas, maybe. Yeah. It sounds like a.
Oh.
It sounds like a minor ninth chord. percussion.
Yes.
The
Percussion
cymbals.
adds a whole dimension to it.
Oh,
Man, it's so dramatic.
It is. So cool. Let's see if there's another. Oh, I do want to figure out the chords to some duck stuff.
Duck stuff.
Duck stuff. Let's see. Okay, duck stuff. What part is this?
It's very melancholic sounding.
That was something in the. Okay. All right.
Oh God, this is so sad.
Okay, so these chords are duck. Da, 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 da,
Right, that's their theme. That's the duck's theme.
Okay. Sorry, I knew I was gonna do this. So what am I playing? What am I playing? Okay, hang on.
Oh, that's so pretty.
It feels like bigger interval. No. Oh, I'm bad with these. No. Fuck me. All right. Not good enough.
Sorry.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So parallel thirds. Da 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 da. It sounds like swimming to me. Da 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 da.
Yeah, it's very liquidy.
It's really pretty, and it there's also it makes it feel like everything's like feels good. I don't know, like enjoying
Like
myself.
the way you be in the water.
Yeah, exactly. Like na 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 na. na.
Yeah. That's so
Just
true.
like and it's
Like the water feels so good on your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of swelling as strings here, and it's like na 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 na. na, na.
Yes. Oh,
Just
God.
like nice.
God. Oh.
Oh, there's even some strings doing the tremolo.
Really?
Yeah. Not all of them, just one. One string.
Wow.
The rest are going legato. Da, 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 da. And one of them's going. Da, 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 da.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Never heard that.
That's when ducks shake.
right. They shake their feathers.
They shake
right.
their water off.
Right. Exactly.
They'll like dip in and then I don't know.
That's what my bird does.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
puts his head in the water,
And
then he shakes his whole body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Very bird-like.
Very bird-like. Yeah. And then of course the little bird, flying bird,
Right. I always think of it as a sparrow or
a
something.
sparrow. Yeah, tiny.
Yeah, a little tiny bird.
Yeah.
Very quick movements.
And it's doing something else. Let's see.
To this, the duck replied, "What kind of a bird are you if you can't swim?" and dived into the pond.
That's telling her. It is so pretty. It's really fast, too.
It's a major chord again. But then it goes or something like. Okay, yeah. There's all this chromaticism in there. I can't quite hear exactly which note it is. It has the chromaticism, but.
Oh, somebody asked something. I want to just
yeah.
respond. Does Reppy has a bird? What's its name? Okay, ready for this? First of all, I have a Quaker parrot, which is like about 8 inches high, maybe 9 inches high. A smallish parrot. He's mostly green, but he has some turquoise and yellow. He's so funny and smart and talks and sings, and oh my God, he's the best bird ever.
I mean, I kind of want I keep thinking I want to put some videos of him on the internet, but I know exactly what's going to happen. He's got some feather loss.
Yeah, people are going to be like, what's
People are
wrong
gonna,
with him?
Yeah, people are going to, well, they're going to criticize you is what's going to happen. They're going to be mean.
Okay,
people,
well, then
people
I
get mean.
I don't like that.
But,
yeah, he's old. Okay,
but he's so fun.
He's so fun. He's the best. And he's so, like, attuned to human emotions. He can tell if you're upset or happy without you even saying anything. Like, I've been through times when I've been upset about things, but I haven't been making any sounds. But he will know that I'm upset, and he will vocalize in a compassionate way. But the thing is, his name is Wonder Baby. Okay? I am known for my funny, silly, goofy names for pets. And this is big, in April, he is turning 30, 30, folks. And I've had him since he was 6 weeks old. So 30 years. And their lifespan, of course, it's always just a ballpark, but it's between 35 and 38 years old is his lifespan. So the only thing is that he does have some feather loss, but that's the only thing that may be showing his age or something. But other than that, his personality and his energy has not changed at all. I mean, he's just as feisty and funny and,
See if I can find a
full of
video of him doing stuff.
Yeah, before he lost his feathers. Yeah, his feathers, some of them are coming out on his belly mostly, but also the tops of his wings. And I've done some research about it and talked to a vet, and, they said he's totally healthy. The only thing I can think of is that he might have some stress from the dog that I have now.
I found a video where you can. So his favorite musical artist is Britney Spears.
Yeah, he loves Britney Spears.
He loves Britney Spears. So
And she does a great Britney
I'll sing
imitation.
"Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" to him, and so this is
He will
this
sing.
is him singing a little bit with me. Let's see.
Oh, pretty baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. It's not
That's
the
my dog.
way I planned it. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know
That was
now. Because my loneliness is killing me, and I must
Okay.
confess.
Now he's just
not,
listening.
He's not being very
So
vocal.
sometimes he'll just go off.
Yeah,
like,
he'll start.
he'll be like,
he'll go
he'll
crazy.
He'll go.
Yeah.
He
And
says-
there's other things like that. He and I will do like back and forth.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Like he will
so
get
great.
so vocal, and
he's
he bobs. He's so great. He's hilarious.
He's so great.
He's so funny. It's
Tell
so
him how old he
entertaining.
is, and then we have to move
I just
on.
did.
Oh,
I
you
said
did?
he's going to be 30
Oh, okay.
in April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
and
grew up with this bird.
Yeah. I mean, she was like 11 years
Yeah.
old when we got him.
Yeah. It's amazing.
So, yeah, he's been pretty much around all her life. He's a big part of the family.
He seems to know when I'm recording him because, like, he'll be doing something really funny,
Right.
and then I'll go up and he
Like I said,
yeah,
he's
he
so
like knows
intelligent.
it. He knows it.
Somebody said something like bird intelligence. It's so interesting. It is. They're so sensitive to everything. And,
And he cries. He goes,
yeah, he'll go. When I'm upset, he'll do that. He'll go.
and when something's funny,
He will laugh. Oh my God. Especially at her. She can get him laughing
yeah,
so fast.
so
The
funny.
thing about the first time he cried is I didn't know what it was. I heard this little,
yeah.
and then I realized it was coming from him. I was like, oh my God, he's crying because I'm upset.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. That was so intense. He's the best bird.
So great.
I love him so much.
All right, back to Peter.
Yeah,
and the
Quakers,
Wolf.
all Quakers look alike.
They literally.
Yeah, the green ones.
I don't know
they
what
have,
the genetic
well, they
thing
have
is, but
exotic
they just
Quakers
look
now
exactly
that
the
are
same.
blue and white, and they've bred them to be.
Yeah, but they're the shape
Yeah.
of this bird. You know how, like, obviously cats look different? Like, they have different
Right.
features. They're like, this one's nose is long. This one's...
Exactly. Like
Quaker
Max's
parrots
face,
look exactly
they
the same.
do. Like if I've ever seen a green
It's
Quaker
bizarre. I'm like,
in a
that's
store,
my bird.
he looks just like my
Just-
baby.
You would not, yeah.
Yeah, they're identical. So like you said, like if you see a green Quaker, it looks like Wonder
Yeah,
Baby.
yeah. Anyway, okay. So,
Thanks for asking about him.
yeah. Need to know Wonder Baby live stream. Well, he doesn't live here, so that
Yeah, right.
maybe I could do
We could do some
I
video.
could do it on Instagram with my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And we
anyway.
can play it on this. Okay.
But-
We need a Wonder Baby live stream. Oh, I wish that would be so hilarious.
Okay.
moving
but-
on.
Oh yeah. So
So this is the bird and the cat. What's happening
bird and duck.
here?
so
Is the bird-
bird and duck.
Bird and the duck.
So yeah, and here we have. Oh, also these pizzicato and the bass sounds very watery to me, like do do or do do do. Listen to this.
Oh yeah. See, I never heard that before either.
So now underneath this, the da 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 da, then you get the theme. Da 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 da. So now
Right.
it's been harmonized, which means it has a harmonic context to it.
Oh,
So.
Sergey. Oh, Sergey.
Yeah. And then,
Oh,
oh, actually, okay, this reminds me. There's a part near the end. See if I remember the part. It's when something with Peter's theme. So, you know, da, 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 da. They reharmonize it. Again, that means they change the chords underneath the melody. And it's during a part where something, let's see if I can find it.
Imagine the triumphant procession.
I love this
Okay,
part.
it's before the hunters.
To tie the other end of the rope to the tree. The wolf. Just then,
Okay, maybe it's before this. Here we go. Okay, so the melody. Da, 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 da. Okay, so instead of it going like this, sorry, it goes,
Oh,
okay.
yes.
and then the chord underneath it is.
Notice that.
The chord under it. So same chord actually. Okay, I'm wrong. So it's the melody change, but same pattern and rhythm.
Yeah.
So now it sounds more delicate and like it has a little dissonance in it right here.
Yeah.
And then it does it again,
Ooh.
right?
Peter lightly climbed over
Super
onto
high.
the tree.
The flute
Here.
did that?
Now that's a minor chord. Sorry. So it's not, okay. So it's not exactly a reharmonization. It's just the melody has been, the theme of da 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 has been changed so that you still recognize the rhythm and the contour of it of going do 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 do, but it's different notes this time that have different feelings. It's not just
Wow,
not just your
yes.
typical major chord. It's got some dissonance. It's got some intrigue. It's got some heaviness. This one's minor, so it's like,
Lightly climbed over onto the tree.
you know, and then the horns come in.
And that
Chromatic
that's
section.
major. Da-da.
Da-da.
Wow.
Bird, fly down
Yeah.
and circle round the wolf's head. Only take care that he doesn't
See, now
That's Peter's theme.
Peter's theme is given to the bird.
Wow.
catch your
How cool is that?
And then a chromatic rundown. Da 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 da, all the way down.
Oh man. Oh yeah, this whole part. Dun, dun,
And
dun,
that's
dun, dun.
the oboe. Even though the duck is gone. the oboe takes over the theme.
Oh, that's the oboe?
Yeah. Back to strings. They're all working together, I guess. I don't know.
Unbelievable.
Clarinet.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Just exquisite.
Okay, this is such a film scorey thing to do. So
It is.
listen, I'm gonna play it lower. Okay, hang on. This thing going up. This is that chord. Those chords. This is a film score thing. I've heard it so many times. It's really amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Listen.
The bird almost
Love
brushed
it.
the wolf's head with his
Wow.
wings, while the wolf
The
snapped
wolf.
angrily at him from this side and that.
Oh, that's him snapping, right?
Right.
Yeah. Ah.
Also, I love how they took the theme of the wolf and they just cut it short with the snaps. So it's like da 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 da, or wait, hang on. Da 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 da.
Oh, you're
Instead of the
right.
da, it's like cha.
Yes.
How the bird worried the wolf. How the wolf wanted to catch him. But the bird was cleverer, and the wolf simply couldn't do
Cleverer.
anything about it.
That's a 5-1, everybody.
But then it goes.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, like keep going. It snaps. He's really pissed by that.
Yeah.
It's like,
Meanwhile,
God damn it.
Peter made a loop in the rope.
And there's the rope. Yep.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's so visual.
Yeah.
It's so evocative. That's why it lends itself so well to theater. You know, it's just because you can see it so vividly in your head. You know, it's so easy to imagine, so perfectly
Yeah.
designed to evoke visuals.
Right, because it's not the same thing as a film score, which has the visual medium that you're supporting. The film score is telling you how to feel about what you're seeing.
Right, it's like the underpinning.
But this is telling you everything.
right, exactly.
I mean, almost everything.
Because the
Obviously,
film
narrator
score is there
giving-
to support the visuals.
Yeah, but this is like...
not. This is different. This is creating the visuals.
Yeah. That's so
Right. It's like, oh my God, I just can't believe I love this so much. And every time I hear it, and especially today with Ixie's tutelage, you know,
Tutelage
I'm
is a funny
getting
word.
to experience it in such a way that I've never been able to experience it before.
Yeah.
So thank
so
you
fun.
again.
I know. It's
as
so great.
you know, to that you are enriching
Yeah.
my experience of music that I love already,
Right.
you know, and then you've given me like a whole other level of enjoyment and appreciation for it. So thank you.
You're welcome.
As we've said, you know, it was all intentional. I had this child because I wanted to have these things. You know, I wanted her to grow up and become a brilliant musician, and so that she could do all the things she's doing, and mostly the things that benefit me.
Right.
Right? You know, the other stuff is okay.
How cat-like of you.
Yeah, like yeah, I planned this whole
Yeah.
thing, guys. It was all intentional, like a cat. Yeah, I manipulated everything so that I could have this.
Well, I'm really glad it worked out for you.
Well, you know, I am too. I really am, and I'm glad that you're enjoying it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
absolutely.
if you weren't, then that would have been really an epic fail for
Yeah,
me.
totally.
So you know, yeah, it's really great. So anyway, I'm just how are we doing on time? We're almost done. So
Yes.
yeah, this has been awesome.
It's time
And
to
I,
say
you know, again, the
goodbye.
comments, everybody, I wasn't able to see everything or, you know, respond to everything, but I appreciate everybody's comments. John Williams knows where to borrow from. Yeah,
Yeah.
any smart composer would borrow from Prokofiev. You know, if they had any brains whatsoever, I think he would be a go-to.
Yes.
But like I said, I'm gonna find out more about him because I'm really interested to see how he ended up doing what he did, and because he was Russian, obviously, and did he end up migrating to America at some point? How what happened to him, and so I need to know these things. It's like when I see a movie I really like, or something, I have to find out everything about it, everything, all the behind the scenes stuff. So, anything else anybody wants to say? So glad you were able to be here for this.
Yeah.
And I'm,
so fun.
I just want to say one more thing.
Oh.
The narrator,
Yeah.
his name it's pronounced Cyril Richard. It's not Richard.
Richard.
And he was British, obviously. And he was a very famous actor in his day. He was a theater, a live theater, and also a film actor. But I always liked him. Very gifted man. And I think he did a great job
Yes.
with this. Because, the narrator, it's kind of like a fine line. You don't want to, pull focus from the music. You don't want to co-opt it and have it become about you, right? You want to be, it's important. What you're doing is important, but the music is really what's telling the story.
Yeah.
And you're kind of there to help the music along. And so I think he did a really good job of being expressive,
Absolutely.
but not like overbearing.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see like some of these other things like Sting narrating it and like what happens when you have a really
Yeah, right.
egocentric actor, musician guy. I just, I'm not saying anything about Sting derogatorily, but I just wonder.
Well, but Sting plays in a band, so he knows how to work with all the other elements and
Yeah, that's true.
have a balance.
Yeah.
So
So it's just going to be, but I'm sure everybody who narrates this is going to have a slightly different,
yeah.
vibe or gestalt. And so I'm sure it would be interesting to
Yeah.
check others out, see how they do it.
For sure.
Eleanor Roosevelt?
I know.
That one really kind of like, what?
Well, thank you
where'd that
guys so
come
much
from?
for coming.
Are
We're
we
gonna
almost
wrap up.
done?
We're done.
Okay,
Um,
thank you both for this. It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Been painting and smiling through all of it. Oh, that's so great.
That's
I
awesome.
love that you're doing something creative while
Yeah.
we're
I love
talking.
that.
And oh gosh,
That's wonderful.
you guys are so awesome.
Oh, and Happy New Year.
Yes, happy 2026 to us all, and maybe all have prosperity and good things happen, and
Yeah, let's have some good stuff.
let's have
happen.
some good stuff happen,
Yeah.
and the world do some healing and progress a little bit here.
That would be sick.
Yeah, let's
All
do
right.
that, okay? All right, well, we'll see you next month.
All right.
Next month is Ixie's birthday
That's
month.
true. It is my birthday month.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that's...
Oh, and thank you to those of you that donated. That's so
Oh,
generous.
yes,
Really, really
yeah,
nice.
thank you for remembering to say that.
Thank you.
I was so moved and touched that you donated. That means so much
We
to
appreciate
both of
it.
us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you so
y'all.
much. Mwah.
Take
Love you
care.
guys.
Bye.
Thanks. See you soon. Take care. Bye.